Okay, who's ready for a Thankful Thursday?
Me.
I am. Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM. I'm Jeremy Rabe.
And I'm four-eyed Maddie Conklin. Yes.
I love your glasses.
These are not, your eyes are not deceiving you. They're deceiving me today because they're super dry and I just could not take the contact.
Is that why? Okay.
Yes.
But I love your glasses.
Well, are the lights, glaring off? Okay,
I don't
it looks
only
okay.
when you do that. If you do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
But I love it.
And not to be confused with Penny Pingleton, whatever my name was. Pennyworth, thank you.
Pennyworth.
Pennyworth. Penelope Pennyworth.
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
We haven't seen her in a while.
We haven't.
Miss Maddie, should I tell the viewers what happened to me this morning?
You should do it.
Guys, I'm talking about already on this Thursday. Something happened to me that's never happened before. I've dreaded it every single morning, knowing it was going to happen. I hit a deer on the way to work this morning.
Bambi came right at him.
Well, nobody is dead. I'll tell you that right now.
Nobody's
dead. Every morning when I come to work, and I've lived in my current home 3 or 4 years, every morning I think to myself, is this the morning I'm gonna hit a deer? Because deer are there all the time. Windy roads, farm roads to my house. And I see them all the time. So this morning, listening to the radio, driving along on the windy road, all of a sudden, not just a deer, I think it was a 6-point buck.
Nice.
That's insane.
Oh, well, yes, it was. Yeah,
Sorry,
I mean,
almost
yes.
said nice.
If you're hunting,
That's great.
that's great.
That's great.
Now, the only reason I know it's a 6 or 8-point buck is because of what's happening next.
Oh, no.
So I'm driving, I see the buck right here, so I start slamming the brakes. As I slam, the deer comes, hits the car, sideswipes it, its head goes bump on my hood. So that's how I saw it was a buck and it had so many horns, because the horns were on the hood like this, bump, bump, bump.
No.
Now I'm reenacting this in slow motion.
Yeah.
Bump, side swipes, the head goes bump, bump, I hear ta-ta, and then it takes off that way. So, it's alive. It ran off.
Oh
I heard
gosh.
ta-ta.
Is your car okay? Like, is
going-
there any damage?
So Maddie and I just went out and examined my car together.
Yes.
I have questions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right,
Go ahead.
so many.
Continue.
But here's the good thing. We went out. There is a dent on the driver's side.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's a brand new car that I just got late December, of course.
Yep.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, brand new car. There's a dent. It's not horrible. I'm hoping. And then every time, Maddie, tell me what happened, we thought it was a scratch.
We were like, is that a scratch? That's deer hair. Oh, is that a scratch? That's deer hair.
Deer hair all on the side.
Wash our hands, get the rabies off.
I'll bring the plunger out and
Yep.
Yeah, the
Yes.
power.
pull the dent out.
Because when the deer went ta-da, we're gonna take the plunger and go pa-pa, you know? And
I'm
it's
hoping they
ta-da.
can pull the
That's a
dent
lot.
out. Like, it could have been way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
It could.
Wait,
You're
you're
okay. Yeah.
I'm thinking of him giving you like the horn check. Those could have gone through your windshield.
Right.
That's what I
So-
was worried about. Oh.
And that's how I knew, because it was dark, the headlights are on, but it's
Yeah.
like, then all of a sudden I see these antlers. I'm like, it's a buck.
Yeah.
Cracked windshield? Have you ever
No,
cracked-
thank the Lord.
Nice.
Knock on
I mean,
wood,
it could have
knock on
been, like, I'm gonna be way more cautious now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been driving that fast, and I think that probably helped.
Yeah.
Is because I was
Yeah.
driving
Yeah.
reasonably,
And you were
and I'm
Right.
slamming.
slowing, yeah.
That's a
But
pretty
it
terrifying
scared
moment.
me to
Yeah.
death.
That is
Oh, yeah,
one
and
of
your
my
adrenaline and
knock
your-
on wood things. Like, I'm glad I've not hit an animal.
Let's all just
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
Knock on
Knock
wood
on
right now.
wood.
No, one of my biggest fears when I moved up there was a moose. Because those things, if you hit a moose, like, you know, like, you had a great life.
That's
It was
right.
Great. But, like, you are more likely to survive by swerving and, like, hitting a tree or something than just full sending at the moose.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd
Different
probably
story
park
with deer,
my car.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Deer, too, I feel like, because they just dart.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
that's
and they
what's so
did, yeah.
scary. Is that what he did? Did he, like,
Yeah.
dart?
Yeah.
Well, that's because, you know, when they say a deer in headlights,
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
that meant you'd freeze. Well, these deer jet in front of your car.
Yeah, like, what?
Man.
I feel like Missouri deer have no fear.
They're feral.
Missouri deer have
They're
no
no
fear.
fear.
They're just like,
are.
I'm ready.
Let's get
Come on.
t-shirts.
Yeah.
Yes.
T-shirts.
The highway,
They'll just, like, walk around.
the highway patrol explicitly says the drive through it like a deer.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like maybe pump, like slow down a little bit, but don't, you know, swerve out of the way for a deer anyway.
Okay,
Right.
gotcha.
I
Right.
remember
That makes sense.
I remember learning
Deer-
in driver's ed, you do want
You're gonna, yeah.
And thank the Lord, luckily, at the time of morning we're leaving, there's no other cars on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have that
Yeah.
freedom to.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, there you go. There's my morning, guys.
And
Yeah.
you know, we've got other stories, but it's fine. I just want to say one other thing on this is the way you describe this deer and its actions. It kind of like sounded like you were describing a dance, and then you bah, and then bah, bah, bah. It sounded like
Da, and ta-da.
And I went here, it went there, it went
Yeah.
down, and back.
It did a death drop.
Reminds me
Boom.
of that- What is that? It's from the Birdcage when it's like, you do fussy.
Fussy. Do
Martha Graham.
Yes.
Twyla.
Madonna.
that's what this reminded me of.
Yes.
Great.
Well, the deer is alive. The buck is alive, roaming now for.
Okay, good.
Oh, good.
Has no fear.
And you're both better for it. Yes. Except for your
Feels
car.
There you go.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Crazy.
Wow. Yeah, that's a crazy story. Glad you're good, Jeremy. Glad you're okay. That'll wake you up. Okay. Weird story. There is no pivot here.
Yes. The first odd one there. We're just gonna full sentence.
We're just gonna. Okay. So the first human to have ever received a computer chip implanted in their brain. This happened.
Yeah.
That person can now control a computer cursor by thinking.
Oh,
What?
no.
Is this
Yeah,
the
I don't
Elon
like
Musk
that.
thing?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. That is according to Elon Musk, whose Neuralink company developed that chip.
Oh my gosh.
The surgery was performed last month, and Musk says the unidentified patient has made a full recovery with no known ill effects. Neuralink hopes its technology will help people who have lost control of their limbs be able to control things like their phone, computers, other devices using just their thoughts.
What?
So, and you can see that kind of activates one part of the brain in that graphic there that moves things around and clicks. So, yeah, that's, I mean, we're on the very, very front end of this technology, it seems like. And, just let's have a little fun here. Extrapolating that down the road, what is this going to look like once they advance things? Angela brought this up earlier. Intrusive thoughts are going to win at some point.
That's what I'm saying. What?
No.
I don't like
No,
that.
ma'am. I will
So,
never do
like,
that.
if you're thinking, oh gosh, I hate that person's outfit, like,
Yeah.
it'll get
You're gonna, like, post it
published
on
out there
Facebook.
right then and
And then
there.
you'll tag the person on Facebook.
Oh my gosh, this sounds like a horror film.
Yeah.
Right?
Just waiting to
This
happen.
is
Horrible idea.
sci-fi.
This is sci-fi.
This is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Bad idea.
So,
I
kind of
will.
a weird one.
I don't think I would
Yeah.
ever want to do that though.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't want anything operated on my cranium.
If I don't have to have
Absolutely
brain
not.
surgery,
Right.
probably won't.
Probably
Yeah,
don't.
I'm a-
Yeah.
Why
Pass
would?
on
Yeah.
that.
Why would you want to? The risks just of having surgery. Period.
Right.
Yeah.
I would like to know how this person was financially compensated, but
Oh, I'm sure.
I
Pretty
would
penny.
take care.
Yeah.
I mean, if it could be $1 billion, then we'll talk.
You know what would be
We'll
kind of
talk.
funny though,
You
guys?
know.
I was just thinking. You were saying that like, what if you were just thinking something and it posted?
Yeah.
What if we really did have actual thought bubbles that just popped up beside our head?
man.
Then
yeah, that would be kind
it
of.
was like you're thinking. It was like pop bubble.
Never say never.
Maddie,
I
love
know.
your
I've
dress.
always
Love your
thought
top.
of that too, with like your shoulder angel and your shoulder delt.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've always thought of that too.
Oh.
That'd be kind of cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's scary.
That is very.
Yeah, it's a weird one. Weird story.
Yeah.
Got another one here for you. A man climbed up and down Mount Kilimanjaro volcano in Tanzania backward to raise money for charity between February 5th and February 14th. Guy's name is Ben Stewart. He's a 32-year-old personal trainer from Northampton, England.
England.
Became the first person to walk backwards up and down the Kilimanjaro. He's got his trinkets with him. His Stewart took on the challenge to raise money for the British Heart Foundation.
I love it, Jesse.
Yeah, he did this in memory of his grandfather Ian, who passed away after having a heart attack. So a very charitable effort to do this and raising awareness for heart disease there. It took Stewart 8 days to make that trek backwards. His training for the trek included using a special device to help strengthen the neck for long periods of time. And that's because he would need to look over his shoulder, as you can see there, to want to run into anything. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, I don't really do a lot of things well going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole new ballgame there.
Is there some connection to walking backwards in the heart?
And his grandpa?
Yeah, like what's the
I think it's
motive
just,
for the backwards?
Just an awareness thing to, like a peculiar, like, oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Why is he doing that? Well, this is why.
Well, maybe Jesse and Angela can help us with what we were thinking. So, okay, so next week.
Hold on, let me use
it's
my
Lee-
brain chip. What's
Can
that?
you,
Yeah.
can you read
There
my
we
mind,
go.
Jesse?
Oh, wow, Jeremy, that's interesting.
Thank you.
Tell the others.
You're welcome. So next week, we have a leap year. Every 4
Oh,
years, right?
yeah.
February 29th.
Yeah, yeah.
We wanted to do our show backwards on the 29th.
Oh,
That
How
yes.
would we do that?
that'd be
Roll the next
interesting.
star copyright to start the
Start with?
Start
and then
with,
we'll
yeah.
go from there.
Thanks for tuning in to Ozarks Talks AM.
We thought we need to do something fun on a leap year
I think
day.
that would be funny.
We could just play leapfrog the whole time.
sack race.
Oh, yes.
Oh, and we could also try to do backwards sentences or walk backwards to the next location.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun one.
Yes.
does that mean the weather could be backwards? we get like a ton of snow instead of this amazing 75-degree
No,
weather.
Do not manifest that.
I'm not manifesting. I'm
Weather doesn't
saying-
count.
It does not count.
Well,
Oh, Tom, no.
Don't say so. We don't want snow and rain next week.
No, no, no.
there should be a little bit of rain, probably a thunderstorm rain.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to get cold.
Oh, and we're gonna get cold.
I say cold, we'll be back to
Florida.
normal.
Wait, did
Okay.
anybody sleep last night with the windows open and heard the light trickle rain, and it made me sleep so well last night?
I didn't.
So I had the window
no.
open, but I was already conked out.
A lovely phone app, I'm sure. By the way,
Yes,
if you have
that's
AT&T, T-Mobile, or Verizon, your phone's working.
Yeah.
Your
Are you
phone's
guys
messing
Yeah,
up.
my
Phones are working.
My
Yeah.
phone works
Working.
now.
I saw the outage.
It does now.
Oh.
Can you make the calls though? Because I know that's the thing. Is like I have T-Mobile, and I was able to like text and stuff.
I've made
receive
calls.
text, but I don't know if I can make calls.
Okay, I didn't hear about that. I'm gonna call all of you during the break.
Okay.
My phone ain't working, so don't call me. Don't text me. I ain't here. Bye.
You're blocked on my
Yeah.
phone.
Bye, Jesse.
You're blocked.
You're blocked.